Yesterday it was just pouring rain outside, and I was bored of sitting around the house. I just kind of picked up whatever scrap stuff I had lying around here and decided to do another little project to keep myself busy. I had these old plastic drums, and then I had a bunch of scrap leftover wood from old planter boxes that was laying out in the rain. So I figured, well, how can I utilize these around the farm? So I figured, well, let's make another little stand that the goats can climb on and something that the livestock guardian dogs or the baby goats can use to get out of the weather. So what I built is this. So I took the drums, I actually cut the top off of one of them, cut it down a little ways, and then I put the two together and stuffed them together. I did epoxy those together so I don't have to worry about them leaking. Then I went ahead and I cut the other ends off, so it just makes a complete tube so the dogs or the goats can go straight through all the way to the other side. Built the walls out of 2x6s and tried to build it pretty sturdy. I wanted to build it sturdy enough that the goats can actually climb up on top of this. I'm actually getting ready right now to build a little ramp off the back, and then I'm going to put that sheet of OSB, that's a leftover scrap piece, and these leftover shingles, and I'm actually going to shingle the roof, and then I'm going to build a little step up here so the goats can climb up, they can play on top of it, go inside of it to get out of the weather, and then next summer I have another little lean-to that I'm taking apart. I'm going to use those parts to build a kind of like a porch, I guess you would say, off the front of it, and then I'll make that one real sturdy so the goats will have a huge area that they can sit up on, another area over here that'll be covered by the dirt so they can get out of the weather, and then they have one here that'll all be waterproof. And I built this up off the ground just because rainy season here in Washington, I want to make sure no water could actually get into the drums, so that's why I built these up here and then just kind of laid the edge of the drum. Then I'm going to screw this all to it so everything's attached so it won't rotate while the animals are in there. But figure that'd be another way to build another shelter, another plaything for the goats or for the dogs, and it's all free. Everything's all reclaimed. Well, I see the goats are already playing on the new little shelter I built for them out here. Hi, girls. It's also supposed to be for the puppies so they can climb in it. But I built, you can see the goats are standing on it. So it's got shingles on the roof to try to help keep their paws or their hooves all trimmed. So they can climb on top of it. It's got a little ladder on the other side. They can climb up it. Neighbors are out shooting today. But the plastic tunnel in there, I filled it with straw, hoping that the puppies, hoping that these girls will go in there if they ever had to. But I figure it's a good place for the goats to play and another shelter for little baby goats when we have them. And the goats seem like they're already liking it. Made that out of all reclaimed parts. Those are old drums, all recycled wood from leftover stuff all around the farm. See if we can get the puppies to go through the tunnel here. Oh, there's Sandra. Oh, puppies are going in their shelter and goats are playing on top. Definitely seems like it's working out. Thunder just went right through there. Good girl.